But like funny to like watch Alex Ward like looking like the scariest guy you've ever seen in full makeup, but then like sipping out of a little straw like a juice box or something. Like
How are you both getting on?
excellent. How you doing,
Right.
Tom?
Good. Do you both of you, this is a question for both of you, do you have a chat beforehand about how fierce you will go at it in certain scenes? Or is it just, here's a surprise, I'm going to attack you?
Here's a surprise. Yeah, that's like it's like almost rude to tell a fellow actor, like, no, you wanna, I mean, as long as like respected boundaries and all of that, but like, I can trust Lewis.
Yeah, no, yeah, you got to bottle up that surprise because once you do the first take, every take it dissipates a little bit, so you don't want to lose that opportunity. It's a gift.
Lewis, being on the set of a horror movie, is it everything I would imagine as it being scary, just like watching it?
Yes, it is. There's a lot of terrifying features to the experience. There's also a lot of joy, I think that people tend to sort of when they're surrounded by that kind of darkness, they adapt a bit of gallows humor, and it was a very joyous set to be on. But then, when you're actually shooting, it was really immersive, and so it was very definitely frightening. But like funny to like watch Alex Ward like looking like the scariest guy you've ever seen in full makeup, but then like sipping out of a little straw like a juice box or something. Like there's
Yeah.
comical stuff that happens, and he has such a good, sense of humor. So it was a blast. It was a blast.
And actually, Mackenzie, what was it like for you seeing him for the first time? Was that a bit surreal?
Seeing,
Alex.
Alex?
oh,
Hello.
Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't know. Alex has a way of like, yeah. He has a like a cat like kind of way of moving about him that I don't know, somehow like in his regular person, and once he's transformed, there's still a recognition. Um if I was a child, I would have been terrified on
And
that set.
can I ask you about that with the kids cast? Like when I was afraid, and I'm in my 30s, like what were they like? They like fair play to them that they were well able to, be around you guys in full throttle of a horror movie.
I
They
mean,
were
they
like
were,
stone cold warriors. They were like unfazed, less scared than me.
yeah, and they were also scary themselves. So
It's true.
There
Very
was
true.
one
many
time
of
where
them, many of them were terrifying.
Yeah.
it's always the same. Mackenzie, for you, what's it like knowing that someone like Stephen King, gives a movie like this a thumbs up? Like that's in the history books now. Like he's such a legend.
Yeah, I mean, die happy and all of that.
I don't think he'd want that. He'd want more horror than anything else for the way he goes.
Yeah, yeah. Well, maybe we would go into the afterlife in the next story.
Um, have you got to watch it yet with a crowd? The both of you, have you been able to see what crowds are reacting to it?
No, we were just talking about
Yeah.
that. We really want to get the chance to see it in full theater. I saw it fully alone in a theater, completely alone.
Oh no, I got to at least watch it with my best friend who was here. So she did all the like,
Nice. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
it
is
was
an
like looking back at like the projectionist being like, "Are you scared?"
hmm Yeah. Well, also I was kind of I just want to watch. I just like watch her watch it so that I can
Yeah,
see what's landed or what's not
yeah,
landed.
it's kind of the fun. Yeah.
before I let you go, can we talk about Bill's voice? My God, he could read the phone book and still I'd be like, come on, read more.
I
He's
know.
incredible. What's he like to be up close and personal with?
Oh, he's just he's one of my favorite actors, and so it was like, yeah, it's one of those kind of things where you kind of forget that you're not supposed to just be watching him in the scene, and you remember that you have to respond and deliver your lines because he's just such an enchanting presence. And I think that his like understanding of the Stephen King world and tone was so on point. So he was always like an anchor, or if I ever was like, wait, what kind of movie are we making? I would like look to Bill, and he always just had that rounded, yeah, I would listen to him. I wish he would do some sort of lullaby thing. I'd love to have a sleep app with Bill Camp telling me to count sheep.